Hi everyone, this is the first update for the game, a new addition, a new window with placeholder art. Let's try it. So this is the window that I added. It's a window for regions and it shows you the regions. And if we wait a little bit, we will see this art be updated. So as you play the game, you are on this location, this cover art, this is placeholder, and you are on this minor area, smaller area within the location. And this is your timeline. Currently you are on this location, and if we wait, more bars will be updated. For example, right now, this is the previous one. This is completed. It had this location with these smaller areas, and this is the active one. If you want, you can see. And we can pause. So this cover is a placeholder. This is also placeholder, it's temporary. You can see in this window the text. Now it's a temporary text about this location and 3 symbols showing the difficulty here, the duration, and how many drop items, in a way loot, it can give. This is now 2 out of 5. This is like its rating. And the geotheme, time you are inside this, and the distance in SU, kilo SU in this case. I've let it play a little bit and now it's paused. And on the new window we can actually understand a few things about the game. At start it creates a unique picking strategy for the locations. It's a plan of what kind of location it should pick, and it has a specific plan of duration. This is the width of these bars, and a plan for the difficulty level of its duration, and also the geotheme. If you see here, for example, these are of the same color because they are of the same geotheme. And this here, if you unselect it, you can see it's a different color, and this is because it's robotic geotheme. It's a different one. It creates also a strategy of how long it should stay, or if it should switch the geothemes, and it combines it with together with the other plans. And the active one, we don't know yet. This we're gonna explain a little bit. So we see that we have a plan, and probably this specific plan is to go gradually higher, and then we don't know how it will repeat. Maybe it goes again from low and then high, and gradually raise the base difficulty level. And the same for duration. It doesn't have to be the same as a plan. It has a separate logic, and it's combined. So here we see that it's probably gonna go smaller to longer location, at least for now. And then it has some information about how it should loop, and if it has used all the location in the database, what it should do then. So it is a little bit complicated but interesting to observe. You can predict in 3 hours if the game is gonna be easy or very difficult. Sometimes some combinations are actually quite difficult, and by checking this kind of history, this timeline, you can understand or guess the difficulty, the duration, and the theme plan that it generated for you. And then let's go with this question mark. So whenever you start and you enter a new location, you don't know the information of it. It has a neutral, unknown background, and everything is here unknown. Is no information basically. After you completed the first area that is inside this location, then we actually know this information. We can know the cover, the name, and all this other information. You can guess which location is it by looking at the first area, but it's a bit hidden. The information are hidden when you first enter a location. Let's unpause. And we're gonna see now. We don't know exactly the distance that we exit. In this build, I had it so all these areas are small, and we can actually see the demonstration, because normally you stay more than 10 to 20 minutes inside its area, so it takes time till you can actually see this information be updated. The same thing happens also in areas. At the first 10 to 20% of the distance covered, you don't know this information is hidden. But because of this build, because I already told, for demonstration reasons, this goes really fast. But we can see if I unpause it, on the next area, we can see this unknown. I'll let it play a little bit. Here. Now this is a new area. We don't know the name. We don't know anything. Default cover. In this case, we know the location. And if we already have it pressed, these are the completed ones, the previous ones, areas within this location. And this is the next one that we are inside now, and we don't know the information. And it will be revealed at 10 to 20%. We don't know exactly when, but it will notify us. Next step is to add a pop notification for this window, a smaller version of this. So when you don't have this open, it will create a small pop-up window that tells you this location have been revealed, or this area has been revealed, and it will go away. And after that, which this actually update is quite small, is I will change the clock and the distance here. I will add more functionalities here. So whenever you actually press the clock, it will show you a small window where you can select what kind of information you want here to be shown. Right now it shows you the overall time of the game, but you could change it so you could see the time inside the location, the area, so it's more customizable for the user, whatever is more helpful to him. And here is the distance inside the current area. So you will press here, another pop window will appear, and you will select if you want to see the distance inside the location overall, or from the start of the game. A plan of, let's see, 20-30 steps, and yeah, at some point there will be, I will focus on adding content. That is for now, and till next time.